So it's Friday morning. The lake's beautiful. Look at the mist. The dock not so beautiful. But we're gonna get it sitting straight, and I know I can fix it. Woke up this morning at 66 degrees and decided to go for a little hike, get my day started. We're doing part of the Sunset Trail that I've never done before. And right outside the parking area is this water wheel. I hear some water, so it must be a little falls or something. So, we gotta check that out. Aha. Look at damn. Oh, cool. Well, I was hoping to avoid chiggers, ticks, and whatever, spider webs, but looks like I'm gonna take a chance. Have an itchy butt again. These chiggers were biting me on my legs, so looky there. Let's go see. Oh, what's this? Huh. Oh, I got it all blocked off, but it's still cool. Look at that. I wonder what they did in here. There's a trap door. Pretty cool. Look at that old wheel. Well, that was an unexpected stone structure, and look at this. Something else. Had no idea it was over here. It's kind of the same thing as far as going to Collier Springs the other day. We had no idea how cool it was going to be. We just heard that the water was really good, so we decided to go. And this is part of the trail I haven't hiked yet and decided to go. Pleasantly surprised. Noticing a lot of trash in this creek and foam below the falls. So this water's not as clean as this water we were swimming in last week. So don't think we'll be doing any cold plunges around here. Fall hazard. Fantastic. Lose your phone hazard too. All right, 1 mile in, stopped and got the water out. Got a little bit of lather building up. It's a little humid from the rain, but it's still low 70s. And it's beautiful out here. So there's a branch off of the Sunset Trail called the Fordyce Peaks Trail. I think I may go to the top of that and see what the view looks like. It's a lot of up, probably. So, whatever. Just slow down, go slower, go up. Anyway, hope we'll have a view up there. Like I said, it's beautiful out here, and I've been wanting to hike for a while. And this weather is permitting it, so let's keep it going. Boy, that's a big one. I wonder if it's edible. We're not gonna find out. Oh, look, a seat with a backrest. I think I'll have it. Boy, that's an evil looking mushroom. All right, so coming back down the mountain now, and Fordyce Peak. Basically, looks like this is kind of like an old logging road. Goes to the high point, and there's no view. So a little underwhelming, I guess you could say. But we're doing this for exercise. Anyway, I don't know a better way to get exercise than go for a hike, because I couldn't do this in the gym. Not when I can do it outside like this. All right, so I'm almost back to the car. I've got 5 miles in already, so I'm working on the 6th mile right now. And this is pretty. You can see an old pipe right there where this must have been like a reservoir. There's the valve. So they would collect water and then pipe it downstream to somebody. Or maybe this goes to that water wheel, and that's how they generate electricity, or it's probably a generator. Pretty neat. I don't think I'll be get any closer though. Looks pretty slippery. So I hear a rain sheet coming. Can you hear it? See the rain? Oh, you can't see it. It hasn't started yet. Hasn't hit me yet. Here it comes. There it is. It's coming 10 feet. Woo! I haven't seen that since I was a kid in College Station. A wall of rain coming towards you. I could hear it like a train. I was like, what is that noise? Well, hey, Daddy-O, making you a video. So, I'm running out of daylight. I didn't get time to brace this up, so I will brace it. There's my repair. Broke that whole board. I can fix it. So I know it looks hokey, but it's structural. These diagonal straps are repairing it because it was crooked, and it's still crooked down there. You can see it's still tilting in. So, but the good thing is I've got it even all the way down. So both sides are 10 feet apart. Okay, so that's the most important thing. And that float down there, I beat it back up underneath there, and I re-bolted it on one side. The other side doesn't even have one, so it's defective. It's missing an attachment point. Needs to be fixed. So looking here, you can see this was bad, and this weakens the whole thing. This weakens the whole structure. All that rotted wood didn't help it stay square. And then down here, all this was rotted out and weak. And yeah, that guy put his little 2x6 patch on there, but it should have went all the way across. That was just a not adequate repair. Anyway, so this whole roof is not even attached. So I braced it with this at this framing here to hold the roof up while I got the outriggers square. So this is just to keep them separated apart and parallel while I work on it. So this part was broken apart right here. You can see it broke the weld right there, and from the other pictures I'm sure you can tell it was like twisted and bent. But surprisingly, it was so twisted it doesn't look so bad now that I've gotten it to relax and get back in its proper position. So this strap is keeping it attached to the base of those four trees. It's really strong root base there, and it's just a safety thing. These straps are keeping it from ricking over worse until I can build a temporary wall at the end of the dock and hold the roof up and then reframe that whole end. And then I'll take that temporary wall down, and I'll do the same over here and temporary build a wall all the way across here and hold this roof up, and I'll replace that whole beam up there. And then scrape it and paint it. I'm still considering ways to get this thing to lay flat without having to hire a contractor, pay him $1,000 to come out here and tug on it for 20 minutes and get it sitting flat. I think if Doug comes back in town, maybe he'll come over here and we can hook a strap up to his pontoon boat, just give it a little tug and it'll get it drop down flat. So that's that, and I got my tools everywhere. But it's getting dark, so I'm gonna take my drill in and leave all this here till the morning. Let's look at this swing. It's getting dark. Hopefully my low light video is working good. Love you, Daddy-o. Having fun. I'm sweating my butt off, but I'm doing all right. So you can't see anything right now. I'll have to show you in the morning, but I reinforced it with extra 2x4 underneath there and an extra 2x4 right there. Well, I'll have to do another video in the morning. Anyway, love you, Dad. I want to send this to you, show you my progress today. I put in about 7.5, at least, yeah, 7.5, maybe 8. I don't know, not keeping super track. Just got a full day in today, and call you tomorrow. You know, I'm standing out here. It's so peaceful. Listening to the cicadas in the woods. And it's just a beautiful place. I'm having a good time. This is a pretty good flowery beer, IPA. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's a nice hoppy buzz. All right, here's the big moment. You stand around and think about something long enough, you're gonna find a solution. So, I pulled that broken piece of wood out so I can put a new piece of wood in there and rebolt it, temporarily hanging it from the top of this pole here. After a lot of contemplating, so what I've done here is I've got this pole braced up against the shore and a strap on the end. So as I crank the strap, it pulls the dock away from the shore. So I tried to do that to get this pole to release and slide down and go flat, to float flat. It's not working. I'm gonna have to cut that pole. So I'm gonna cut that pole. I'm gonna take that cut pole and put it over there where that big pole is, because it's not bound up, or it's barely bound up. And hopefully once I push this away from the shore, it'll free up. That one should free up and drop down. I'll take that big pole, put it over here, and then make some kind of anchor to make sure we don't have any way for it to hit the shore, and then put that dirty pole back in that hole, and then we'll have all 4 poles in, and it'll be anchored to the shore both sides. The dock will be, or the ramp will be supported, and yeah, then we can do some temporary framing that's more permanent right here, because I don't know when I'm going to get out here tear this roof off and replace this beam here. So probably be a month and a half or so. So there's one of my barrels. It fits underneath there perfectly. Unfortunately, I filled it all the way with air as much as I could, and it didn't provide enough buoyancy to lift this up. So I'll take that out of there later, but I'm not gonna spend much time on that right now. So we're gonna get the grinder wheel and cut this pole off, and hopefully the next video you see, the whole dock is sitting flat. See if I can see that Tupperware lid. Yep, there it is. See the Tupperware lid hanging in strong. All right, cross your fingers. All right, here's the aftermath. You can see how perfectly the dock is sitting now. That's just a temporary pole because I still got work to do. See, you can even see the dock moving up and down. It's not jammed up anymore. Oh, we're super happy. It's still a little torqued on the end, but the main thing is we're floating flat and we're square on the end. So we've got a 10-foot separation on this end and on this end. That's the big part. So next part is to stabilize it and get everything strapped so it's square. These don't look so bad. This one looks like it's actually pulled a little too much to the left, so I may need to take that one off. But this one needs to get pulled this way, and that one needs to get pulled that way a little more. And then I need to build a wall down here, support this roof until I can take all that rotted board off. And here's my solution to keeping the boat from slamming up against the shore. So if it tries to go towards the shore, that strap's gonna hold it because it's dug into the ground there. And if it tries to go away from the shore, this strap's gonna keep it from going away from the shore. So this is just temporary until I can come up with a covert solution. All this stuff is temporary. Just this is just basically a dead man because by myself doing all this. And so that's it. I'm really happy the dock's floating now. So you can see, maybe you can see, it doesn't show up on the camera, but this is low over here. There's a float missing. See if I can show you. There's no float under here. See if you can see it. No, there. Hold on. No float under there. It's darn gone missing. But that's the big part right here. Look at the dock is right where it's supposed to be. Oh, see the cable? Super loose. I'm gonna tighten it up so it can't pull away from the shore. But that's where we're at. I think I'm gonna go put my swimsuit on and wash all this mud off of me. My shoulder's kind of burning like I gave myself. I don't know if I cut myself or not, but it hurts because I got mud all over me, and there's like kind of barnacles or rust scaling on the pipe. But anyway, I'm gonna make a cocktail and go jump in the lake, and then I'm gonna take a shower and lay on the couch and watch a movie and fall asleep. Yeah, all right, talk to you tomorrow. Well, I came down here to see if I could find a float. Came off of Papa's dock and looked like, man, it's really flowing. I can't even get across, so I guess we'll just have to go back to the car and try again another time. Yeah, I can't even get down there. It's too full. Nothing I can do. All right, so I'm finished with that's all I'm gonna do while I'm out here. The dock is saved. It's not going anywhere. All the poles are in. We've got this thing pretty close, and this looks a lot better. Oh man, this thing is perfectly square. It's not laying quite flat. If you can see over here, this one's still a little ricked, kind of twisted to the right. but I think over time it'll settle back down. That float's put back. These are 10-foot 2x4s, so they're exactly the same distance all the way down, so that's perfect. Now, I built this so strong because when I take this end ridge beam out, roof joist, whatever, when I take that off, the whole roof is supported by this this wall, and I can put some outriggers out this way, and I can have a little scaffolding to walk on across there, so I can work on it from the outside and from the inside, and I won't fall in the water. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, all that's supported, so it can't sag, can't get damaged anywhere. So all it needs to do is be repaired. Probably replace that whole board there. That one's just bad. It's rotten on the end. And then this one down here, that whole board needs to be replaced too. And of course this board needs to be replaced. So we need a 16-foot 2x12, I think. Anyway, it's 2x12 or 2x4, just the biggest one you can get, whatever it is. So yeah, we'll bring the trailer out here, and then we'll take a piece down. As long as we got half of a good piece, which we've got a half a good piece right there, I can make a template, flip it over and draw it and cut it. So we're anchored to the shore here, so it doesn't go away from the shore. And then this post, it prevents it from going closer to the shore. So even if a huge windstorm comes, it can't slam up against the shore and bend the pipes and stuff. So I think we're stable until I get out here and fix it. Oh yeah, look at that. Anyway, no biggie. It's repaired, it's safe. Now fix it. That was the first step. Now the second step is get some new wood and fix it and make it look like it's not a Boy Scout project. All right, well, time to start picking up tools and have a cocktail, because I'm whooped, I'm tired, it's hot, and I'm gonna go swimming. So that's the end of that. Got to pick up everything and load up and get out of here. I was hoping to be able to get a view of this. I was driving through this on the way home. All the low-hanging clouds or mist. I drove through all that. It's pretty cool. All right, beautiful morning. Got up at 4 o'clock. Said, well, let's make some coffee and get out of here. So we're on the way home.